Stalking is a South Korean manhwa, or comic, created by author and illustrator Kugi. According to the Wikipedia page, Killing Stalking was originally published by Leijin Comics and won the 100 million won grand prize at the second Leijin World Comics Contest. The English version of this manhwa is published by Seven Seas Entertainment, who have published English versions of a Les Miserables manga, which wasn't expecting to come across that, the Strike Witches series, and Captain Harlock Space Pirate, to name a few. The summary for Volume 1 is Yoon Bum, a scrawny and quiet man, has a crush on one of the most popular and handsome guys in his college, Sang Woo. After the two cross paths again, Yoon Bum's feelings grow in intensity until they become an obsession, and he breaks into Sang Woo's home. But what he sees inside is not the Sang Woo of his fantasies. His dreams of this alluring man abruptly turn into a nightmare. I'm sure a lot of people, particularly those who have read or at least heard of this comic, are probably wondering why I chose this to review first for my channel, particularly as a short, but there are a couple of reasons why. The first being obviously that I liked Volume 1 of this comic. I think it is extremely well written and the art is beautiful despite the fact that the imagery is honestly extremely dark and gruesome in most places. It is for sure not something that everybody will enjoy or be able to stomach throughout. But for those who like dark psychological horror with art that reflects that, it's fantastic. The second is to address a concern I have seen talked about surrounding this comic, wondering if it is romanticizing stalkers and serial killers. One thing I want to make clear to those of you who might want to read this, it doesn't do that. Even Bum, who is one of our main characters and who is stalking Sang Woo at the beginning of Volume 1, asks himself why he's doing what he's doing, although he does end up justifying it to himself as because of love. And the torture and abuse that he suffers later is never once romanticized. It's shown outright to be extremely horrific, and there are times where it does show that Bum's obsession is still all encompassing to a disturbing degree, despite the very dangerous situation that he is in. He even thinks that he is becoming Sang Woo's romantic partner at one point during this volume, only to be violently reminded that he is, in fact, Sang Woo's prisoner and victim. There are reasons for this and why he doesn't fight his captivity as much as the reader would think, but I am not going to spoil that here since I am just briefly talking about Volume 1 today. Now, I haven't read the rest of the series yet, which has 8 volumes in total, with the last one being published in 2019, but I do plan on doing a full length review of the entire series once I do finish reading them. However, for now, for Volume 1, I give it a 10 out of 10. It is a great start to what is shaping up to be a great psychological horror read, and if you are into that genre or you have been curious about it, you should definitely check it out. It's worth the read, and I could barely put it down. If you like this quick review, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell to be notified when my next review, which I do plan on being a full length review, will be out. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye!